Thank you all for joining me today. So today in the temple, we're going to be receiving messages of light about your current transformation. So at the time of this reading, we are going through a new moon. It's a black new moon, which is a little special. I think we get one maybe once every year, every 2 years, where typically a black moon is when we have 2 new moons in 1 month. Just like we get a blue moon every now and then where there's 2 full moons in a month. This is the same except for it's a new moon. So new beginnings, new transformations, new cycles, closing of a chapter, etc. So thank you all for being here with me today. So we have 3 pile choices for you to choose from, and these are angel numbers underneath the cards. And you're going to be choosing using your intuition, and perhaps you may be guided to the crystal that is chosen to go with each of these piles. Excuse me. For pile number 1, we have Auralite 23. For pile number 2, we have Celesitie. And for pile number 3, we have Chrysocolla. I love these minerals. They're so pretty. If you are an avid crystal collector or just beginning, don't forget to look at the, if you look in my description box, there is a link to my crystal store. So you will find plenty of these options if you're looking for any of these crystals or to add to your collection. Please check us out. We're on Facebook. All right, you guys, so these are the pile choices today. The timestamps are going to be listed in the description box below, and I'll see you all at your individual readings. Hello, everyone who chose the Auralite 23. This is your reading. These are your messages of light about your current transformation. I've already pulled your oracle cards, so we're going to tune in and pull some tarot just to help us out. Whoa. Okay, let me get those. They just flew on the floor. Okay, so we're going to take these. All right, let's reveal your angel number. So you have 0440, the gut feeling, intuition, betrayal, pessimism, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. Wow. I've never seen a oracle card have a cuss word in it. So straight up, this is about, trusting your instincts. I feel like this may be about a relationship. We'll check your other cards to see what is revealed there. But this is about listening to your intuition, trusting your instincts. If things don't seem to align or make sense, that's because there is some untruths there. And there may be something that is going to be revealed later on. So, and this is about messages of light about your transformation. So this could be you learning to trust your instincts and to stop ignoring the red flags. Stop ignoring when you feel something, when you sense something that doesn't feel right, or it doesn't sound like a truth. You're going to be learning to listen, to tune into that signal and honor it. And it gets stronger the more that you tune into that and listen to that and follow it. Okay, so let's put your number here. And let's check out your tarot. We have the Page of Pentacles. Actually, let's do this. Let's put the 4 here. Let's do your cards this way. The 10 of Pentacles. Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Okay, give me just a second to tune into the message. Pile number one, this is great news. So you have like a big shift coming in where you're going to feel so loved and so supported. You have finally set some healthy boundaries for yourself. You're following your intuition. This is going to bring results, happiness, joy, a long legacy. We have community of support. You're going to feel loved. You're going to feel supported. You have made the right choices. This is a big shift coming in for you, a whole new cycle, a new beginning. We have this woman who feels, I feel like you've listened to your heart, you followed your heart, and you are listening to your gut instincts. You're setting healthy boundaries for yourself, feeling grounded, feeling whole, feeling more connected to your truth. This is protecting your heart, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, but still, strong enough to say no and standing up for yourself. This is very good, healthy boundaries here. Lots of joy, happiness, success. There's going to be a means to celebrate. You should celebrate. You have a lot of, close family, friendships. This is love, support, even new contracts coming in, new soul contracts. We have the Big Dipper here. I forget which constellation. Is that the Big Bear? Is that Polaris? I can't remember this one's connection. So forgive me because I forget which star nation the Big Bear constellation belongs to. So, but yes, there's solid foundations. This is also a legacy that of love and light that can be created for future generations here. This is also wealth, prosperity, happiness, joy, family, all of that, That's awesome. Congratulations. Let's see what else we have. We have trust coming through here. Yes, trusting your instincts, trusting in Source Creator, that you're being guided, that you're on the right path. Yeah, the wheel is turning in your favor now, pile number one. And we have, this is 44 essentially, even though there's 2 zeros. And 44 is about a master foundation number. It's a master builder number, divine support. Archangels are here with you. They're surrounding you. You're being guided. And 4s are about stability, structure, hard work, building, creating structures, things that have a solid foundation. We have guardian angels coming through. Yes. So you may have been through a period where you didn't feel supported, you didn't feel loved, maybe you felt alone, left out, like good things weren't manifesting for you, and you have created such a change in your life, pile number one. You guys have done so much healing with yourself and loving yourself and comforting yourself and healing and overcoming old patterns and old wounds, that you've brought this beautiful light into your life, this beautiful healing. Yeah, and now the sun is shining on you. You're more radiant, you're more trusting, feel more connected to your guardian angels. And perhaps when you felt alone, you were never alone. Your higher self, your guides, they've been with you. Your ancestors, they've been with you, rooting for you, supporting you along the journey. And they're so grateful for all the work that you have done, because you've brought this healing to your family line here. This is generational. The cycle, generational karma, all those things. You've brought healing to your family. All right, let's see what else. We have Earth Angel. Yes, this is who you are. You are an Earth Angel. You're a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. Beautiful. Yeah, you're here to bring love. You're here to show what love truly looks like. And that comes from because you've experienced a place where you didn't feel loved, you didn't feel supported. And because you've been through that experience, you now know what it looks like. You know what you need to receive. You know the places where you may have felt a lack of love. You know now where to insert love, where love needs to go, by experiencing the shadows, by going into the darkness and going in to the heartache. You know where your love was needed, and you planted yourself there into perhaps a family that didn't know how to love unconditionally. And through your experiences, you've learned to set healthy boundaries. You've learned what love doesn't look like. So therefore, because you know what it doesn't look like, you now know what love does look like. And you know how to give it to yourself now, and how to value your love, your worth, your time, your energy, even your body, and how to protect it and to nurture it. Oh my goodness. Oh, my children. Okay, we have, what else? Listen to your intuitive feelings. Confirmation here. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Trust what you feel, okay? In a world that tries to dull our emotions, tries to make us feel ashamed because we have feelings, or because things hurt us, and we are, acknowledge where there's sadness, or acknowledge where somebody has disrespected you, or where something is unjust. Let me turn this down. There is nothing wrong with that, you hear? That is the part of the human experience. We are here to feel the full range of emotions, and some of them are very, very heavy. They're very sad. They're sometimes very overwhelming, but they are necessary. They are such a guiding tool, a very necessary tool. It's very powerful tool for us to use, because it teaches us when there's danger. It's just like an animal. Animals' instincts, they kick in when they sense danger, or something is coming to take from them or hurt them. They sense it in the vibrations in the air around them. They know, just like a prey animal knows when there's a predator around them, because they have a certain type of vibration, a certain energy, and their gut instinct tells them there's danger here, there's something watching me, there's a presence here, and your gut instinct works the same way. You sense the energy, you sense the vibration, you know when something resonates as truth, and when something resonates as a lie, and when somebody's words and their actions don't align, then they're not in alignment with their truth. They're saying all the right words, but their body, their actions in the physical world aren't aligning to that truth. So where they may be saying all the right things, and sometimes people can tell you what you want to hear because they know that's what you want to hear, and that's how you will forgive them. That's how you will allow them a pass, and accept their poor behavior. And they'll tell you, like, I'm not going to do this again, etc. But then, a few weeks down the line, they turn around and do it again, where they say one thing and yet they do another. That's somebody who's physically, they haven't caught up to where maybe they want to be vibrationally, their full potential. They're not there yet. They haven't done their work, and they're continuing not to do their work. Because when somebody truly says, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen again, I'm working on myself, blah, 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 like their intention is just that. I'm not going to do that, and if I do, help me catch myself doing it. They're not raging at you for calling them out on their poor behavior, or for their disrespect, or for their betrayals. Somebody who cares and loves you and wants to have that healthy relationship, they are very sincere in the way that they communicate to you, and the way that they acknowledge how they hurt you. They're not trying to gaslight you or deny their feelings or their wrongdoings, and how they may have done something intentionally because they were mad at a moment, or maybe they're holding on to a grudge about something that you said in the past that they haven't gotten over, but they have yet to actually have the conversation with you because they aren't vulnerable enough. Their heart's not open enough to have those conversations. And sometimes these people, they they attack you for you having a vulnerable heart, because you are strong enough, you're courageous enough, you're loving enough to be able to tell somebody that you love, because you want to have a relationship with them. Hey, this hurts my feelings. When you have conversation, when you X, Y, and Z, this is how it makes me feel, you know. And somebody who cares, they're open and receptive. You know, it's all about the way you communicate. If you attack somebody, of course, their defense system comes up immediately, and there is no meeting of the minds. They're not open and listening. You've immediately shut somebody down. Their defenses are up and nothing's coming in. The only thing they know how to do is protect themselves and defend themselves. So it's all about the way you communicate. And if somebody who you're communicating to doesn't treat you with that respect, then, you know, it's time to make those hard choices. And I feel like you've already done that. And so you should be so proud of yourself, because you deserve better, pile number one. You deserve people who love and support you and care about the way they make you feel. You shouldn't have to feel like you're on guard or walking on eggshells around somebody that you love, all right? We have release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. All right, yes, work with Archangel Michael during this season over the next 2 weeks to cleanse any old energies, any residual feelings, any doubts that you may have about your choices, about the path, about your decisions, anything, this new beginning that you have set yourself upon, this new cycle. Ask him to help you cut the cords, and then visualize this happiness, visualize this joy, this connection, the love, you know, and love yourself. Give yourself that love that you are seeking. We have choose, change your perception, beyond illusion. So we have 66. Finding balance, especially at your home. Focus on nurturing yourself, pile number one. It's time for you to receive love. Yeah, this is a big shift. A shift out of one phase of life into another phase of life. A new cycle for you. Ooh, we have compassion. 1111. Higher heart opening. Yes, the more that you pour love into yourself, into your life, this opens and expands your heart. This is a big heart healing coming in for you. I'm not sure if y'all can hear this or not, but my neighbor, we live on 43 acres, so it's a big, big property, but I can hear my neighbor over there practicing shooting. We're at the end of August now, so I can't remember when. I think it's arrow season or turkey season. I'm not sure. Something's coming up, so he just loves to shoot off his guns. But I feel like this is very funny. I'm trying to think of how this one may relate to your reading, but I mean, that's like I don't know. It's all in how you use the tool, right? You could be defending yourself, or you could be finding the means to survive. And you know, a lot of people, they don't hunt for their food like we used to back in the day. I mean, some people do. Some people use it as a means of survival, and some people use it to defend themselves. So, I don't know, take what resonates. Maybe some of you are on the hunt. I don't know. Okay, anyways, back to your reading. We have 1111, compassion. Yeah. Higher heart opening. You're going to be receiving some healing to the heart chakra through this change. And we have High Priestess, expanding consciousness. Yeah. So this is an activation of the feminine energies within, healing to the divine feminine. You don't necessarily have to be a woman. men have feminine energy too, just like women have masculine energy. It's just about energy, not gender. So this is an activation to your intuition here, and an expansion of your intuition, because you've been listening to your gut instincts, following your intuitive hunches, listening to your inner self, following your heart, right? So lots of activations coming into the third eye, to the sacral chakra here, and your heart chakra. Woo-hoo. We have heal, abandonment, time to forgive. Okay, so this wound comes from some time in your childhood where you may have, where you may not have felt good enough. Maybe there was certain circumstances that took place where you didn't feel supported, you didn't feel acknowledged, you didn't feel like anyone cared about your feelings. You know, you just felt alone in an emotion that you had, in an experience that you had, and maybe nobody was there to support you. So you felt alone in the situation. And so that's what needs your love, what you need to release here, so that this whole new beginning can come in for you. And we have card 7-7. This is about spiritual awakening, trusting your intuition, light worker, higher calling. This is what you came to heal. This is why you're here, so that you can acknowledge the way that you feel, and listen to your intuition and heal the heart space there. So my advice for healing the abandonment wound is going to that moment. If there's a particular one that stands out, that's coming up into your awareness, if it's not coming up during this reading, it may come up as you contemplate over the next couple days or weeks. You may have a memory that comes up into your awareness of an experience that you went through. In that moment, be the observer, and whatever feeling that you were feeling at the moment, give yourself like a giant energy hug. Like visualize yourself wrapping your arms around the younger you and giving yourself a big hug, and giving them the support, the words of encouragement that they needed in that moment when they felt like they were alone, so that that version of you feels the support coming in, feels acknowledged, feels validated for the way that they felt, and honor those emotions. Allow them to come through and be expressed through you now as the adult who can offer that love, who can offer that support to the version of you that felt alone. So that way, that younger version of you can heal and move on and join you in the present moment, so that they're not feeling left out and abandoned for eternity. They have you to come in as their guardian angel to offer them love and support, so that they're no longer feeling like this. They feel like this, I have love, I have support. And that's what your younger version of you needs to heal and needs to hear, okay? We have the Mystic with Polar Bear saying, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Yes, you do. You have the ability to heal. You also have the ability of insight, because you are an earth angel. You're a light worker. You're a guardian angel. And it's part of why you came here, because you have this healing ability. You have a way of seeing things from a different perspective. And you are so strong. You're stronger than you know, pile number 1. And you have access to such a high level. I feel like you're very sensitive. And when you're a sensitive person, that means you have access to psychic abilities. And psychic abilities is just connecting and tapping into the spiritual realm, tapping into the unseen, which is why you're being asked to trust your instincts, your intuition, your gut feeling, because it is a way of connecting to the unseen world, to the spiritual realm, because it's feeling the vibrations, it's sensing the energies, sensing the truth, You know when something feels heavy, you know when something feels light, you know, and that's a guiding system. It's a tool to use. What do we have? What else? We have judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. And I feel the Akashic Records coming out with this one. So with judgment, it's about using your better judgment here, using your intuition and allowing it to guide you. But we have card number 5. This is freedom. You know, freedom from old contracts, freedom from the past, setting yourself free, stepping into this new cycle where you feel supported, and that's the change that's coming in. This is the new experience, the transformation. We have this guiding star, this guiding light here. So I feel like you are definitely going to be guided on the path going forward. Just trust your instincts. A new adventure awaits you. We have dragonfly, woo, transformation. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Beautiful. So some of you may see dragonfly as there's going to be a sign for you that you're on the right path, that your angels, your guides, they're with you, spirits with you. Number 44 is also going to be a sign for you. And we have unicorn with 33. Beautiful. That's a master number. It says success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Ooh, yay. I love it. You're connecting to your truth. And this is all here available and waiting for you. You just have to trust and know that you are worthy and that you are good enough, and that this is on the path ahead. This is what you're stepping into. Freedom, success, healing, magic, love. Woohoo! Yeah. All right, pile number 1. These were your messages about your current transformation. Thank you all for being here on the Oasis Healing Temple today. I'm sending you all lots of love. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if you feel like sharing your story, or let me know that this was your reading. Sending you all lots of love. Take care and have a blessed day. Hello to everyone who chose pile number 2. These are your messages of light about your current transformation. So I've already pulled your oracle cards. We're going to pull some tarot real quick to get some further insight about your current transformation. Pile number 2, please. Can we get some insights into their current transformation? What messages? I saw this one. This one. We'll take them. Okay. So let's reveal your angel number. We have 555, change. Beautiful. It says encouragement, support, obstacles, battle, calling, restructuring, and creative work. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. So some of you are going through a lot of shifts and changes during this transformation. Sometimes it's not pretty. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for y'all. Sometimes it can be rough. It can be hard. You can be questioning everything. Why is this happening? I don't understand. I've been putting in all this work. I've been doing things right. And then everything is just, it feels like it's falling apart. And that is a perception that we can tend to have, but try to shift the way that you're seeing things, as this is an opportunity for change. You're being guided and shifted to a timeline, to a time of life that's going to be more supportive to your dreams, to what it is that you're looking for. You're being realigned. You're being re-guided to someplace new that is going to be more supportive. It's going to feel more more aligned with the type of life that you want to be living, the feelings that you're going to want to get you're going to be leveling up. So at first it's going to feel like everything's falling apart, but it's just everything's coming together in a different way. So things have to change. Things have to move and shift in order for something new to come in. So while it may seem like everything's falling apart, everything's coming together. It's shifting to create something new for you. All right, let's see what your tarot wants to reveal. So we have the Page of Swords. Nice. Ooh, the Nine of Cups. This is awesome. The Six of Pentacles. I'm just going to pull these all out before I go through them for you all. The Nine of Wands. Five of Cups. And I'm going to read these all up. The Nine of Pentacles. All right, let me make sure these are all straight. Okay, so what I see is like you may have had some ideas, some insight, maybe you've been learning something new. It could even be learning something about yourself. But this is, see how this woman is walking from, she's walking on this like stick from one place of the earth into another. So I feel like this is the shift in timeline that you're walking on, where this creative idea that you have is going to bring you like lots of support and lots of abundance. Perhaps you weren't feeling like you were receiving enough energy or rewards for all your hard work. And so right now is where the big shift comes. This is where you have to be determined. It's like the final push, the final breakthrough, where in the past you might not have felt like you have been receiving anything for all this hard work, for any of the energy that you've been putting in. This is the final breakthrough moment where that determination to achieve this success coming in with the Nine of Pentacles, this is where your fire is needed, your passion is needed, where your courage to stand in your truth, to stand with integrity, of saying that this, I deserve to receive, I deserve better, and know that you are going to get it. Look at this. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Cups, you know. This is hard work and success achieved, you know, and the Six of Pentacles even, you know, giving and receiving, balance being restored here, where all the work that you've put in, you're going to be receiving that back. So as at first it might seem like, you know, it's a little chaotic, or there may be a little bit of fear about the changes ahead, but this is your breakthrough moment where you need to have, to keep going, to keep pushing past the fears, past the limitation, past the doubts of not feeling good enough, or not feeling that you're going to be receiving the efforts of your hard work. Okay, this is the energy that needs to be cleansed and purified so that you can get to this Nine of Pentacles here, the rewards that are meant for you, the harvest, the wisdom, the joy, the satisfaction, you know, this, it requires that leap of faith, that surrender, that trust of knowing that you're going to be receiving the rewards here, and let go of any doubt, let go of feeling, it's like a, I don't know, kind of like a victim mentality, or a, you know, a lack mentality. That's what you got to push through and rise up and know that you are worthy and deserving of receiving, because it's all here for you. It's waiting for you. This is the, yeah, it might not feel good at the moment, but this is for, things are happening for this breakthrough moment. Keep pushing through. The reward is waiting for you. This is the rewards coming in. This is the Nine of Wands. That is the hard work, the determination, the final push before the breakthrough moment occurs. So you're right there. We have support. You are supported by the angels. This is something that is been written in your like soul contract. This is destined for you, and you have divine guidance. I love it. Keep following your heart, following your dreams. What else we have? If you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Beautiful. I love that. You know, and we have this hand and this other hand that's receiving, you know, support, receiving this, you know, it can be receiving financial rewards, love, guidance, whatever it is, this offering that's being given to you. But you have to be open and receiving. You have to trust that you are supported. You have to trust that if you take this leap, that if you step onto this new path, that you're going to be protected. You're going to be supported. Emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. So, you know, it's okay to be afraid, to be scared sometimes, but don't let fear or anxiety prevent you from making this change, from taking this step to go forward. All right. Allow yourself to express the emotion, but nurture yourself through the process. You know, give yourself that comfort, give yourself that your support by saying, you know, it's going to be okay. This is what I wanted. I've been asking to receive this. I've been listening to my intuition. I've been following. I have this idea, this project that I want to do. And it's an offering that you may have to others, you know, your creative expression, your talents, your gifts, whatever it is that you're wanting to, this bridge that you're building, whatever change it is. This is something that, you know, you've been wanting to. It's a great idea that you have. You've been learning about it. You've been studying on it. And it's time for you to, you know, be open to change and open to putting yourself up there. I love this. This is, you know, following your heart. Listen to your heart. Follow your heart. We have crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So the crystals are coming through here, telling you to work with the crystals. If you are new to crystals and working with them, I have a lot of information in my Facebook group, Oasis Pop-Up Rock Shop. We do offer and sell a lot of gemstones, as well as a lot of other spiritual tools for you. But I also put a lot of information about how to use the stones and what the different stones are used for. So if you feel called to doing that, there is a link in the description box below these readings. If you scroll further down, some of you may be being asked to even connect to Celesitie, because this is a great crystal connecting to your spirit guides, to your truth, accessing the higher realms, the angelic realms. If some of you feel really called to working with the angels. But yeah, there's something that you have that you're creating, this idea that you have that is about being in service. That's an offering that you have to others. And so, you know, it's going to take a little bit of courage to put yourself out there, you know, but you can do it, and it's going to bring you some rewards here. We have shield yourself, protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. See, and I felt that coming out here with emotional sensitivity. You know, protect your heart, nurture your heart, stand up. I feel Archangel Michael coming through here. Work with Archangel Michael. He can help protect you, create a field of protective, healing white light. This is about standing up and facing those fears and not allowing them to prevent you from shining your light, speaking your truth, sharing this project, knowing that you are worthy and good enough, you know, allowing the negativity to bounce off of you. shining your light. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands here. See how she's like standing there? She's holding this like wand of power. No fear, you know? Trust and surrender. Know that that you are being guided. Follow your heart. It's part of your mission. You know, it's like you're going to feel so happy that this change, that this shift occurred. Yeah, okay, so what I'm feeling like is that this is like, you know, letting go of a 9-to-5 job so that you can invest yourself more in your creative work, this creative talent you're offering, the things, you know, the service of your heart, whatever it is that you're meant to bring to the world that helps others, and to focus on being more in service in that way, because it brings you more happiness and makes you feel more aligned to yourself, where you're offering your wisdom, where you're offering your love and support. And the other one is just, you know, it pays the bills. I'm not saying to just go quit your job or anything like that, but to spend more time and to dedicate more time to your creative projects here. Okay. What do we have? We have surrender. Nice. Let go, surrender, and trust that you are being guided and that you are supported in this shift. Okay. We have heal, abandonment, time to forgive. Yeah, I felt some of that coming through. You know, maybe sometime in the past, there were moments where you didn't feel supported, in maybe just being yourself, or in expressing this creative talent that you had, or maybe during some time frame in your youth, you didn't feel like you were, you know, supported in the way that you needed. And so this is what needs to heal. Comfort this fear that you may have from a childhood wound. Surrender any fears that you have about not being, it could be not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling accepted. Those are some key wounds here that need your love, your support, your encouragement. We have breakthrough. Nice. This is your breakthrough moment, like I was saying. And we have more 5. Fives are about major changes, huge changes ahead. Trust this transition is for your highest good. Everyone in pile number 2, things are going to start getting real. You're going to feel more excited because you're coming into alignment with your purpose. You know, it's this powerful change, powerful transformation. And sometimes it can feel like you're going through the dark night of the soul, like everything that you thought, you know, was, maybe this is how you thought your life was going to turn out. You thought everything was going to, you know, follow a certain pattern or go a certain way, and things just have not, you know, and it can feel very defeating sometimes. And what advice I can give to you there is, we can have an idea about something, but sometimes we limit ourselves by being too fixed, by trying to make it go a certain way that we want it to go. And the thing is, like, Spirit has like better plans for us. Like, Spirit knows where we want to be in the end, like our end goal. Like, if you want to be this 9 of Pentacles, you want to be successful, you want to be happy, you want to be doing what lights your heart up, right? And so Spirit knows that, but it has like a better way of getting us there. And so, because it, you know, Spirit, our guides, our angels, our higher self, they have a higher vantage point, so they can see the shortcuts. They see the directions we need to go to get us to this place, versus us trying to think it needs to be in this way through these steps. You know, our mind is limited, and we see things from like a narrow point of view. And Spirit has, our guides have a higher vantage point. So We're always being guided and we're always supported. So where it may feel like you are alone, you are not alone. You are supported. Your angels, your guides, your higher self, spirit is there supporting you. They're guiding you. They're communicating through you, to you, through signs and synchronicities, through things not working out. See blockages as, you know, like what is it? A redirect, like a route that you are, you know, kind of like when you're on the road and they have construction and so they've closed the road, so they're redirecting you in a different path to get to where you go, where you need to go, right? So you're being rerouted to a different path that's going to get you to where you want to be faster than your plan, than through your route. You know, it's like a GPS map. So you're being rerouted to a faster, quicker place. Line, you know, where there's less resistance, okay? And so, and see any place where you feel rejected, see that as divine protection, okay? So this isn't where you're meant to go, and so that's why you're met with a roadblock. And so you're being rerouted to go to a different path because it's more alignment with where you want to be ultimately. So trust, surrender, take that leap of faith and know that you are being guided, okay? This is where you want to be. So you're going to get there. You just have to have that trust fall. Let go of any feelings that you may have of not being good enough, not being worthy, not feeling like you're not supported, okay? Because you are. And like I was telling pile number 1, because they had this abandonment wound come out as well. If you have those memories come up where you're being triggered, go to those moments, to the younger version of yourself that was feeling this initial wound, and give yourself like a big hug and give yourself that love that you needed, that the words of encouragement that you needed, the validation that you needed to hear at that time, and give yourself that big old, big old giant hug. Just visualize yourself hugging that younger version of you so they can feel supported, so they don't feel alone in the way that they feel. Validate them, but then give them the words of encouragement to help them overcome what they were feeling, okay? So that they're not sitting there feeling alone, for the rest of their lives. That way you can bring that healing to yourself, and that younger version of yourself can meet you here today where you know that you are loved and supported because you took the time out to give that to yourself, okay? We have the fox with clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So that's awesome. The universe wants you to know, to trust yourself, that you can make wise choices, wise decisions. You are very, very smart. You're very clever. You're going to be offered opportunities to get you to where you ultimately want to be. So the universe is going to be stepping in to help you, to support you, to guide you, to get to this place of abundance, of happiness and love, okay? We have flowers. Card number 11, be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Look at that. I feel like your heart is going to be blooming. I feel the solar plexus and the heart here, having more confidence in yourself, following your heart, following your passions and your dreams. We have number 11 with awakening, trusting your intuition, your higher purpose here. Nice. What else we have? We have transformation coming through. Card number 32, another 5. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes. Enrich your life and become the person you want to be. Beautiful. Look at that. I feel like there's this portal here, and it's breaking free of the chains that hold you back, that restrict you, that prevent you from moving forward. This is that breakthrough moment. This is why everything feels like it's falling apart. It's falling away so that your dream can manifest. We have to let go of the old so that something new can come in. And so you've got so many vibes coming through in your reading, so much change, freedom, new experiences, movement, big transformations for you. Your final card is the Sun. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. And it's the, the sunflower. Card number 30, a 3, expressing joy, cycles, Trinity, the creativity, connection to mind, body, and soul. This is happiness. This is joy. This is healing of the inner child, happiness, success, wealth in the physical world, shining your light, the confidence to do so. This is beautiful. I'm so happy to end your reading with the Sun. Look at the light coming in, opening your heart so that more love can come into your heart, can come into your life, more joy can come in, more happiness, more support. That is what's on the way for you, pile number 2. Woo-hoo! I'm so happy for you guys. Keep trusting where you're being guided, all right? Surrender to the flow. Know that everything's going to work out for you. You're going to have success. You're going to have happiness. You're going to have love, all that you desire. This is the Yes card here, okay? So where everything may seem like it's falling apart and just a mess, it has to fall away in order for it to come together. So where the pieces are all scattered about, but eventually the picture will come into frame, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me in the temple today. I'm sending you so much love. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if you feel like sharing your story, or just let me know that pile number 2 is your reading. I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Hello, everyone. You chose pile number 3. These are your messages of light about your current transformation. So you guys were drawn to the Chrysocolla and this card here. I'm going to get your tarot cards real quick. I've already selected your oracle cards before the reading to save us some time. So can we have some messages about pile number 3's current transformation? What is going on with pile number 3? Pile number 3. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to set these over here. Let's take a look at your angel number. Ooh, so we have 0110. Belief system. Go after what you want. Unique. Destiny. Inspiration. Talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will come true soon. Ooh, beautiful. And I feel like this is essentially like a number 11. Awakening, enlightenment, trusting your intuition and your higher purpose here. So that's awesome. Let's take a look at your... Ooh, I'm going to put you over here. Let's get your tarot cards out and let's see what insights we can have. Let me pause this for just a minute, you guys. All right. We have the Page of Pentacles. Wow, this came out in pile number 1. In the same position. Ooh. Okay, so there's a whole new cycle coming in for you. You're going to be seen. Wow. Okay, so let's see. You have the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Wands. Oh, I had this right. The Ace of Wands and Temperance. Okay. So, pile number 3. Give me just a minute. Okay, so there is this shift that's coming in. A new beginning, some new ideas, new potentials, a new career path even. That's going to be... You're going to be seen and acknowledged for your hard work, for... this is like leadership qualities, and I feel like there's going to be a choice, a decision, maybe some planning that needs to take place, some decisions that need to be made, because there's this, you're going to be receiving like a lot of information, a lot of downloads, a lot of ideas, creative expression. some new passions, new power, or it's going to make you feel more, I don't know, give you more ideas, more insights perhaps. You're going to feel maybe more connected to your purpose. And we have Temperance coming out. And this is about balancing your energies, you know. Which is probably what the choice is going to be made. So some of you may be being asked to make a choice to follow your heart, shift careers even. Yeah, because there's this, it's a new cycle, you know, going after what you want with card number, you know, 0110, being acknowledged for your gifts and your talents and making a choice to follow your dreams and your passions. And it may take you some time to get used to navigating this new beginning or this new path that you're about to step into, this new role that you're about to step into. It may require you to balance your jobs essentially in the beginning before this new career path can take off, you know. But there's definitely like something new coming in for you, some new idea, new passion, a new beginning, a new perspective, something that's going to shift for you, and you're going to be acknowledged, you're going to be seen for your hard work, for your efforts. It could be for your light, for the love that you have, for whatever talents you have. Something's going to be seen and acknowledged, because we have this woman who's on the stage, you know, and the spotlights are on her and the crowd is just there cheering her on. So this is like support coming in for you. Let's see if we can get more insight about your transformation. We have intention. Can we fit you over here? Let's slide you under the Temperance for a minute. Intention, yeah. This is an idea that you have, a dream that you have. So there's this choice to follow your dreams. To make that choice, to decide, to say, yes, this is my passion, this is what I want. Perhaps you've been putting in the time, the effort into the visualizing of your dreams, seeing yourself, you know, being successful. Let's see what else. We have meditation. Yeah, okay. Some of you have been, you know, wanting this. You've been dreaming about this. You've been setting the intention for this, focusing on it, and it's about to come in for you. Woohoo! Yeah, 11, you know, 11, like I was saying, awakening, but it's also, you know, 2 ones. So it's like a 2, partnership, harmony, positive thinking, you know, manifesting this, believing in this. We have the heart chakra. It's something that comes from your heart. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. We have indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. This is you. You are a leader. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to guide others. This is part of your purpose here with the Temperance coming out. You have twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. I feel like this is the relationship with yourself here. And the heart chakra. Feeling this is going to make you feel complete. It's going to make you feel whole. It's going to make you feel like yourself. Like this is what you've been dreaming about, what you've been envisioning, what you've been hoping for. It's going to open you up to a whole new beginning, more insight. You're going to feel more connected, more supported, more loved even. more acknowledged and seen for the person that you are. Beautiful. And we have solar plexus. It is safe for you to be powerful and to take charge of your life in positive ways. I love that that came out. This is having confidence in yourself, letting your light shine, letting yourself be seen, having the courage. This is in alignment with your truth here. You are definitely supportive. Look at all that light coming in. Lots of support for this past year. Ooh, wow. We have the King. Divine masculine showing up. This is you being in your power. Taking action. Going in the right direction. Following your intentions. Holding that focus. And because of all the hard work that you've put in, you know, this is what's opening up for you. What do we have? We have harmonize, let your light shine. Nice. Woohoo. 9-9. New beginnings. A unique path. Having faith in your abilities. Letting go of the past. Stepping into something new here. And we have 5-5. The electric creative expression. Yes. This creative talent that you have. Having the confidence to express yourself. To follow through. To shine. To express yourself. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is your solar plexus on fire, you know. Oh my God. And you have the lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Oh my God, that is beautiful. You know, like, this gift that you have, like, it's going to help so many people. Pile number 3. Let go of any fear that you have about not being good enough. That your talents, you know, may not be good enough. Allow yourself to shine, to express yourself. This is your higher calling here. I mean, just confirmation. And the lion coming out, you know, at the time of this reading, we're about to shift from Leo season into Virgo season. I think that actually, yeah, at the time that I'm recording this is right after the new moon in Virgo. So, oh my goodness, I just had a blue jay hop down in front of me. Oh, that's beautiful. Such a sign. You know, I love blue jays. They're such a strong spirit totem for me. They're very very vocal. I believe the blue jays, they signal to the rest of the bird community when there's a predator around. So they're like a leader, you know, and they protect the herd. So I love that that came through here with the lion here. It's about leadership, stepping up into leadership, your leadership role. You have a higher calling here to lead others, to guide others, to help them heal their masculine and feminine energy. You know, it's like a shaman energy coming through here with the temperance. How to heal the shadow and bring more light and awareness and perception into other people's awareness. You know, help them to heal, help them to cleanse, help them to purify. You know, this is working with alchemy here, with the light and the dark and the transformation. So that's part of your path too. We have celebrations and a number 5. So we have 555 coming through, which was that pile number 2, I believe. Pile number 2 was a 555. Change, authenticity. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Look at this gift. You're being offered something here. Lots of gifts. Things to celebrate. Yeah, you should celebrate your hard work. You're going to be celebrated. You're going to be acknowledged for these blessings, for the love, for the insight, for the light that you have. Pile number 3. Angel, this is who you are. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Card number 2, you know, you're in partnership with spirit, with the higher realms. That's why it's part of your calling, because this is part of your destiny. You are an angel of light, and you're here to bring change and transformation and healing to others. We have beware coming up. Be careful with whom you trust at this time. Card number 3. There may be people along the path, you know, who don't want to see you succeed. And I know it sucks sometimes, but that is like part of being in the limelight. There's always going to be somebody who disagrees with your perception. You know, we're always met with that duality here, with people who don't, you know, when they see somebody successful, somebody where everything's going good for them, you're always going to have people who, you know, a little bit of jealousy come out, and that's just their own ego and their own fears that they aren't good enough, or that they, you know, wouldn't be able to receive that same type of blessing or rewards or acknowledgement if they themselves put effort and work into it, you know. And that's the thing, it's fear prevents them from seeing that they too can achieve great things if they believe in themselves, if they put the effort in, that they too could be, you know, their higher selves as well, and they can function from that space. But, you know, they have to do their own work to get there. And some people may perceive it as easy for other people, and sometimes we may have that perception. And some people chose an easy life in their incarnation because the past one may have been very hard and they put a lot of work in. And so they decided, you know, it's kind of like school. Oh man, last year I took all these hard classes. So, you know, the following year I want to take some easy classes that, you know, aren't so challenging for me. And so, you know, everybody has chosen different purpose, you know, life purposes, or, you know, we signed different contracts. We decided to take different, learn different life lessons. And so it's not for us to judge others' path, but to just follow our own hearts and to be guided and to trust, you know, trust our own intuition, and to let anybody who is coming at you from a place of fear or negativity, that it really has nothing to do with you. It's really all about their own fears and their own insecurities. So just let that, you know, fall to the side. Continue to shine your light. Express your truths. Know that you are being guided and that you are helping so many people in your contribution to the world. Okay, and just focus on that and ignore what's not serving you. We have flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Card number 11. So you have 1111 coming out. Woohoo! You're on the right path. Number 3, you are, this is also about master manifesting here. So you have the potential to manifest your desires, manifest your dreams, your intentions. Know that you're exactly where you're meant to be, and that you are in an alignment with your truth, okay? So congratulations. This is a beautiful transformation. This is part of your higher calling. File number 3, you're going to be seen and acknowledged for your light, for your heart, for your offerings to the world. Thank you so much for being here and being on my channel. You were meant to lead. You were meant to be a guide. You're meant to offer this to others, okay? So congratulations. All right, you guys, these are your messages of light about your current transformation. Thank you all for being with me in the temple today. Please comment below if this was your reading, if it resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you. Or just let me know, pile number 3, was your reading. If you don't know what to say, like and subscribe. And I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care. Have a blessed day.